Today we will be playing some Forgotten Treasures. This is one of those fun decks in Syndicate that I wanted to do last season we didn't quite get around to. Basically here, we want to get in here, see if we do Forgotten Treasures. Very fun scenario, and it always seems to work out better than I think it will. So let's get in here, talk about the cards in here. First one's Bank. Bank went back to 9 provisions. We will just transmute this real quick here. But yeah, Bank's back to 9. Gives us enough provision in the deck. And MK got a buff as well. So she's now at 6 power. Much harder to remove without needing the shield, which is really good. Because if you feel like you need the shield, it takes so much time to get her value back. If you don't need the shield, you can usually get it pretty quick. So we're playing the Search for Forgotten Treasures. Basically want this in our long round 3 where you just get all the coins recurring and get all that value. For that purpose, we also have like MK gives us coins, it'll help set it up. We have things we'll get to in a minute. And then we're playing the scenario for the Blind Eyes, the Passiflora. And you can do a build with Madame Serenity instead of Passiflora. It thins more, but it's not as powerful as the scenario necessarily. It's still good. You can do either one, I think. Then we've got our MK Binsey down here. We're going to try and use those with our Forgotten Treasures. We've got the Flying Redanian for some thinning, the Candle for some coin spending, and just really good value. We don't have all that much spending, so the Candle's really important to spend our coins with the Forgotten Treasures. Flinder's Crew. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 artifacts. Avlok Sage I think is quite good here. Yeah, we got 4 artifacts, and they're all very important, so we want to find them all, so Sage should help with that. Then we have Sol. Sol's just a strong engine card. The 1 Seductress, the 2 Treasure Huntresses. I think you could reverse these and it'd be fine, which I want to lean a little bit more into the Forgotten Treasures here because that is the deck. But you can go 2 Seductresses, that's fine. We have Fistic and Trafficker for removal. We don't have any non-poison removal, so again, something like Carapace, it'll struggle a bit here, but hopefully we can just out-engine them. You can play Moriels if you want as well instead of MK. That's what I was doing before her buff last season. And then we have an Eventide Plunder just to make a fee card. We've got 2 Sewer Raiders for some thinning, 2 Sea Jackals, which also find us cards, and their Tide Cloaks. Not find us cards, find us a way to spend our coins. And then we got 2 Peaches and 2 Traffickers we already mentioned. So that is the deck. Overall, we want to win round 1 with the Passiflora, and then go to round 3, along round 3 with Search for Forgotten Treasures, and try and get all that coin recursion value. Even if you're not getting all the Gudrun stuff, just having the coins coming back over and over is usually enough to win. Because you're just spending so many coins. But Gudrun isn't going to live very likely unless you have the candle out, which is another reason it's so important to have that. But that is a deck. Let's get into some games. Well played with the musicians. That's interesting. It's either going to be Golden Necker, probably Golden Necker Pirates, or it's going to be an Otkel deck. My bet's going to be an Otkel deck, but we'll see. See, this hand's looking... We have all of our Tide Cloak stuff around 3, but we're not having too much... No scenario. We put back Trafficker, drew the second poison. Oh, look, now we... I wonder if all 4 poison cards on top of our deck. That'd be pretty funny. We do have a couple engines here, though. Put that one back for now. Definitely want to get our Flying Redanian out. We probably just start... we should probably just start Sol, I would guess. Yeah, let's start with Sol. Throw him down here, get some points going. Better this way before they play out the Longship, and he takes a ping damage. He goes to 6, which is more easy to remove. Oh, a Spaldwood Priest. This is definitely looking like more of an Otkel deck then. Just making some cards that are decent come back with the Otkel. Let's see, we probably do want to poison that, but I'd rather save poisons for Croc. Let's spend a couple coins. Just enough that this doesn't die immediately. It does make our Sol get a couple less, but if we're going to poison, we need to free up some coin bank for the Fistic here. So we want to spend a couple, play Fistic, so it goes back up, and then we'll have those coins for Sol again. Haven't seen Drummond Villager in a while. Remember when she got nerfed? That was funny. That was a while ago, though. Pretty good value in that case. It'll poison this. It'll get pretty big. Our Sol gets his full 3 again. Looking pretty good. If this is an Otkel deck, there shouldn't be much like hard removal. Yeah, definitely Otkel deck. Hideaway doesn't make much sense otherwise. +4 though, 4 pirates. I like Hideaway. It's a fun card. I play an Otkel myself. the extra ship. Here's the abortage. The abortage is really easy to trigger, especially if you have like one of the feral bonds. Let's throw peaches down. We don't want to play all of our blind eyes because we have to keep enough to trigger Knight the Passiflora. But we can play one here, it should be okay. There's the pass. Knickers, okay. If it is Otkel, we want to push round 2 really hard for 2-0 because their deck's not set up. There's no blessings in here or anything, so it should be fine. And ideally we can carry over like Candle and Novigrad to round 3 while doing that push. We also try drawing our other scenario here. If we have both scenarios, it'd be really good. We can't keep the, we have to keep the, oh, there's our second. What's it called? Second blind eye. I was going to say we could keep the, have to keep the, we have to keep the special here because we need a way to spawn a second blind eye if we draw the scenario, but we drew the scenario, or blind eye instead of scenario. So now we just kind of have it. We're going to carry this over. We've got some coins. What's he want to do? A raider. Debating going here with a round 2 push with Forgotten Treasures. I think we will. Yeah, we'll go Forgotten Treasures. We can always go Passiflora round 3. Make sure we put this ranged. Went behind our other coin generation. Give this a couple points here. Now, if we give this 2 boosts, he could, what's that, 10 total armor? He could kill this with damage from hand, order, and leaders. But it's unlikely he has enough damage from hand to not spend both leaders. If he spends both leaders for this, I think we're pretty happy. I'd rather keep the Gudrun, but if he has armor and everything, the ping damage won't actually be that valuable. Tear the Sea. Oh, he's going to Tear the Seas double leader. Okay, that works for him. We got... Well, I guess he still suspend both leaders here. He's going to. Wouldn't commit this hard and not do it. So we have both leaders and Tear the Seas for that. That's really good. I guess if we haven't seen the Freya's Blessings, this could just be a Compass deck still. Imki. Get some more coins. We want her in front here. She's a Tide Cloak. This is a Horde 6. So we don't quite get those yet, but I don't think he can kill her. We don't need to armor her. He's double leader to Tear the Seas. I guess we could boost her though. Let's boost her instead of the shield. Did I say armor? I meant shield. There's the Croc. As long as it's clashing with Flying Redanian, we're fine. Blender's crew does get killed though, as much as we want to trigger it. It's not great to keep for round 3 though, just be a 12-point slam. Which is decent, but I think we'd rather just do this here. He's probably going to kill a couple of these. But, yeah, I think we just go for it. Get the coin generation. And we just saved our blind eyes for round 3 scenario. Lose 2 of these here. It's fine. Against these pirate decks, if you just get rid of all their cards with armor, it's usually pretty good. We'll boost this up. We need Horde 5. We have 5 coins. So that's all well and good. We get 2 here, so we can spend 2 more. Although I don't see anything we want to spend 2 on necessarily. Go Huntress. If she infuses here, we get 3 coins back before we trigger the scenario, but we can't spend that much here. Oh, we got his scenario. Perfect. Now we do want to keep our blind eyes here, at least the peaches. More coin generation. Straight Urchins is pretty good because it's a flexible spender.
How many sweet rolls could I get for a dime?
So this gives us, what, Horde 5? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we get 5 coins back before it. We can spend to 0 every turn now. And we can spend down to 0 coins every turn and it'll just get refunded. So that's pretty good. Basically 9 coins a turn here. He will be able to stop this with his Drakkar. I don't think we can 2-0 him, but it's good to set this up. There's a Demon Pirate. We probably do have to pass here. But we got a scenario, we got the Croc, we got a lot of things with armor. We want to keep these in case we draw into our scenario, because I think they are our only blind eyes left in deck. We got one Seductress, but yeah, I think we keep these in hand for that round 3. I think we got enough of his good cards here. And I guess it's not Otkel, and it's not Compass? I'm not too sure, just seems to be Pirates. Love to get our scenario here. Novigrad's good. Do want to keep the 2 poisons, and there's the bank. So we can get the One Light Passiflora here off the bank, which is great. So Synthesis Blaze, it did just get buffed, but not sure that this deck's the best for it. Only at 6 power is pretty small. We do want to avoid wasting coins here. There's the Longship. Let's do this. We only need 7 coins to see our whole deck. We won't pick Bincy here. Bincy's the card you want to save the leader for.
Nothing tickles my tits quite like a good secret.
Ooh, this is the tribute guy, right? Move a unit. That's pretty good here. We can move the Longship. Oh, is he a blind eye? I thought this guy was like Oxenford Guard. We didn't have a gang tag. But no, Payroll Specialist is a blind eye? I didn't know that. You learn something every day. But that's really good here because it sets up another engine here. Wasn't even thinking about that, honestly. But that's really good. Goes for the kill on them instead of the Peaches. Interesting. We're not going to have... I guess he's afraid of the Bonded. I think it would have been better just to kill off the other one, the Peaches. We just go double Peaches. Sure. We don't have that many coins. Like, overspend a couple, but... Overspend like 2 coins there, but can't really avoid it. Justinia is a pretty good card here, but we are getting pretty far ahead. Technically, she's probably the best to poison. It's unlikely he's going to get 2 kills with Blaze. You can trigger the candle again. Should be good here, I think. Oh, Sangreal, he's going to mess up our poisoning. That could be a problem. He saves that from dying, and now this doesn't... just gives us 3 coins that are useless. He still gets -12 on the Sangreal, though, right? Yeah, he still gets the -12, so we should still be good. Made me a little nervous there for a second, but I think with the -12 on Sangreal, we're still fine. Demon Pirate, tie, and then -12. Okay, we're still good. We're still good. GG. Do take that one down in the end. Well played, as his name says. Inspired Zeal, almost certainly going to be Temple Demavend. Deck is still incredibly good. Got its Temple modally buffed again, but lost one on Amphibious Assault, which means it's neutral on provisions if they're playing those. We have both scenarios here. There's stuff to trigger them both. Looking for Blind Eyes. Going first here is pretty good. Just go Sol.
My collection's pride. Ever witnessed anything?
Probably will have to unsace the Sol, or just like accept its 3 a turn and try and keep up. But I don't know if he actually can keep up with that. Deciding that means this was getting his Demavend targets. Yep, that is what he's doing. We're gonna see the temple here. Yeah, we are. Is he gonna get really lucky, or is he gonna just get mediocre stuff? Oh, that's not bad. Selkirk can be pretty useful in these decks. In Archgriffin, we don't have... We can poison, but he might be able to save some points on that just by putting, like, Marines points on it. Question is, do we think we have this scenario? Obviously, the best case is to win this round without using the scenario. But we don't want to do that. Or we do want to do that, but I don't think we can do it. Here we're going to set up for a Fistic. So I want to get a couple ways to spend some coins before we do that. And he might have Secret Service, so I'm not sure these poisons will stick. If they stick, though, that's minus 15. That's a lot. We don't want to waste our Fistic coins here, basically. Give up the 1 point on Sol to not overspend. Oh, nice. No Secret Service. That's really good. If we poison the Demavend, then he probably can't win the round without using the Onsace. Then we've spent his biggest carryover card. Obviously, there's still Radovid and Judgment, but oh, there's Vengeance. Inspired Zeal time. The Vengeance is nerfed, by the way, to 4 instead of 5. It's a big deal because you can kill it with 6 damage removal. Before, once it went to 7, there's almost nothing you can do other than like Heat Wave it. But at 6, you know, you got your Parasites, your Mastercrafted Spears, that type of stuff can kill it. Obviously, we'll poison the Demavend here.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Big swing. I think if he wants to play this round more, he has to unsace us this turn. Which would kill us immediately. Yeah, he wouldn't ping that if he wasn't going to go for the unsace. It should be 13, right? It's 13. Down by 10. Do have 8 coins, though. Could go scenario, or we're going to save it for round 2. Let's just pass. He's our Fard's Vengeance out. He's got a Ballista. The fact that he used the Onsace means that we can pass fine here. Sure, it's uneven, but we have a couple turns to set stuff up. And he probably is playing Siege, but we have 2 scenarios. He has 1. Obviously, it's not really how it works, but you get the idea. You can see here, we have an artifact left for Sage, right, I think. So Blind Eye, we're good. We can trigger both our scenarios now. We have Novigrad and Candle we want to get still. Oh, we might just try and save some points in this Archgriffin, which we can't really interact with. Unless we kill it first, and we don't have the poisons to kill it, so he can just make this big, and we can't really stop it. It's good for him. We want to grab Novigrad, though. That has carryover on it. Gives us coins, Flying Redanian comes back, all that good stuff. Guess Marine. These 2 Marines, it puts them on Archgriffin. It's actually pretty good. For him, that is. Does good amount of tempo, and then he has good amount of carryover, too. There's the first one.
Scrub this, scrub that, for fuck's sake, I'm sick of these chills.
Does he pass on 7 and go long round 3, counting on Siege? He might, so I don't know if we want to commit too much here. Rather just find... Oh, Sea Jackal's good.
Can use it.
Just find something you spend coins with and maybe play bronzes. It's the Amphibious Assault. What are we getting here? But that is quite scary. We can't kill it, so we just have this scenario, I think. Because poisons don't work on this, because it doesn't actually remove it. Let's get the candle carryover. Let's boost this out of range first. I wanted to try doing this without playing the scenario, but we did obviously over profit there. Just trying to figure out how to stop this. If we just, there's no oh, that's right. This thing going down a power is actually a buff here. I was saying he hasn't played Ronvid yet, but with this setup, he definitely has the ability to just keep doing Revenants. So we will just play our stuff here, play our scenario at least. But yeah, John going to 1 power helps Revenants, doesn't it? There's the Ronvid. Why didn't he go for the kill on John? That's weird.
Enjoy it.
Sure, more Archgriffin carryover. He still didn't go for the John. It's weird. It's really weird. Let's play the Seductress here. Those 6 coins. How many do we want to spend? We probably should spend some. Just try and convince him to get out. I would like to carry over 4 if we can. I think he's going to pass here. We have 4 engines on board. Oh, he's not. I guess we play Bincy? It's not amazing.
Shoes only get in the way.
We do have to spend here, I think. Yeah, we'll just spend here. Now we should pass, though, I imagine. Yep, there's the pass. We have Search Forgotten Treasures in a 5-card round. Against Siege, that's not amazing, but Flinter's Crew is good value, just on its own. And we did carry over Novigrad and its Order, and the Candle, so we should be okay here. He hasn't played a Siege. Obviously doesn't have to be Siege. Oh, Sewer Raiders is quite bad. Well, not quite bad. It is 8 points. We don't need the Tide Cloak tag, otherwise that is sometimes relevant. We don't want to open this, I think. Do we? No, we do. We just open it.
Picked a fight with the wrong kind of Skelliger.
Let's see if we can trigger it here. Sometimes there's heat waves in these decks.
Come closer. Come on now, try.
Let's hope we can get a bunch of coins there. There's Radovid. Usually they only play 1 Boiling Oil, so he's already played that. This gets us a lot of coin generation.
Wait till you go and watch Lloyd's with me.
Oh, we didn't get enough coins this round yet. Oh, that's fine. Lose 1 Flinder's Crew, but we could have played the her first, but then we don't get the coins for generating as quickly. I think it's more important just to go fast on the points. And he doesn't kill Gudrun, so this should just machine gun time. Can we kill that? If we do double infused, do we kill the Caro Ballista? I think so, right? We just need to get coins back 6 times, and it'll take 12 damage. We get 1. No, this should be enough, I think, right? We ping it with that. That does half of it right there. Well, we get 2 coins back, we should just kill it. There we go. Hit with a 6, then we have 6 damage left. And I guess he can't kill Gudrun, so he's gonna kill Gudrun now, though, right? Yeah, he's gonna. Okay. It's fine. We still have some coin spending. We've got the candle, we've got the tide cloak. The MC Jackal, I should say. I call him a tide cloak because when we play Collusion Gangs, he's basically our one tide cloak. Let's play this first. We want to spend last. Some coins coming back. Quite nice. We have enough of a lead here that I think we're good. Oh, no judgment. Did he draw judgment in hand? I guess he could have bricked something. He did draw with Siege Masters. He probably bricked it, I would say. Get those 9 or 2 coins here. Oh, it's Queen. Oh, so he drew into Queen Adelia after he played all his bronzes. Hate to see it, but we are up by enough that doesn't really matter here. We will take that one. GG. Some hand buff here with toss a coin, probably to your Witcher. Ovalia Plenty, or however that goes from the show. What's your guys' opinions on the show, by the way? I don't want to share too much about mine. Although the first season was definitely the best. Alright, what are we looking at here? Hand buff. Is it going to be Renfree? There's like Renfree hand buff, and there's some Golden Necker hand buff. And a couple decks where I've seen like a couple where you just throw all the engines in. Like old school Invigorate almost. Like when I first started playing Gwent, there used to be decks where you just play Invigorate, play all engines, and just buff all the engines by 1 in round 2, and for the rest of the game your engines are hard to remove. I remember doing that for a while. It's pretty fun. I wonder if there's any application of that in the modern day. Probably not so much, but I might try it. Smuggler. That doesn't tell us anything. But let's begin here. We do want to get some coin generation to pull out our guy, the Flying Redanian, but we don't want to play Candle round 1. Ideally, Candle and Novigrad go round 2 into 3. We could grab the Blind Eye scenario.
Appearances can be deceiving.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's grab the Blind Eye scenario here. We do want to win this round, obviously, against all forms of these decks we just mentioned. The 2 hand buffs, you want to win round 1, and then against the engine-based deck, you want to win round 1 as well, so their engines have slower time. Although I don't think that's what it is. That's an old thing. Third hand buff here. He didn't play Elven Seer last turn, actually, so it's probably Golden Necker rather than regular hand buff. Ooh, Sorceress. Okay. Nothing we can do about that. Let's go with the double peaches. I always like spawning both peaches in one turn. It's quite satisfying. And it also gives you 2 engines at once, which is just good. Hopefully he doesn't make a Nature's Rebuke here, but... Ooh, we cannot kill a Whisperer. He probably will get a Nature's Rebuke. Although 9 or less, there's a lot of choices. Okay, there's the Nature's Rebuke. We can't kill the Whisperer. We need more coins. Usually more engines. Do we go Sol? Do we go MK? Or we go neither? We could just go for a pass. Let's poison this. Gets us the coins. Get Flying Redanian out. And decide what we want to do with the coins next. Probably have to pass, honestly. Oh, Golden Necker. Okay, good. He just throws it out. I did kind of think that's what it was when there's no Farseer. But with this many points out, there's no way. Oh yeah, look at this tempo he's throwing at us. Megascopes and all. Francesca? Yeah, we're done here. Round 2 it is.
Spit it out already. I don't have all day.
It's unfortunate we lost our blind eye scenario for Golden Necker, but he only has one Golden Necker, so, you know, that's one of his big plays, like the big play in his deck gone. And then Francesca didn't get much value too. He picked that with the Royal Decree. Hey, there it is. This all looks fine, actually. Oh no, we were supposed to redraw for Novigrad. Should have done that. Yeah, we should have redrawn for Novigrad. I forgot about that. Oh well. It's only one redraw. We probably wouldn't have seen it anyway. But it does carry on to like round 2 and 3. Maybe you would have seen it then, maybe not. So I'm gonna Sewer Raider Thin, get our Redanian back for some good value.
Knees are drowning in shite, but my head's in the clouds.
Flying Redanian is such a cool card. I mean, it's kind of... Oh, he's gonna go double Golden Necker on us. Okay. We definitely can't spend our scenario here then, so let's play the Sol and see if that convinces him to leave just because of the engine pressure. We need a long round 3 with the scenario then, if he has a second Golden Necker to play. I'm slightly concerned because these decks with Megascopes and Golden Necker will sometimes play... Okay, that's very scary. We'll sometimes play Verification, and we don't want to get our scenario verified.
Any diamonds for little old me?
More engines. Yeah, I'm pretty nervous about this Elven Seer, to be honest. Is he going to go Golden Necker on us right now and try and 2-0? He is. I guess I see the appeal. He's probably going to Megascope Elven Seer. The question is, what's he going to play on them? It's a lot of points. 3 copies of a special.
With the blood of Enshay, the blood of elves.
Trickster's okay here.
Dreadfully so.
Not amazing.
Silly me.
Do we have to scenario? 'Cause I kind of don't want to. If we just keep it, we sort of win round 3. That's too greedy, I think, to do that, though. His deck's all about these 2 Golden Neckers. He should have basically nothing left. We can't be greedy and hold this. Hopefully Gudrun lives. I don't think he runs Nature's Rebuke just by itself. Oh, he's going to Purify. That's pretty good for him. Saves him several damage. 3 Elven Seers. Okay. We really need Gudrun to machine gun these all down here. Let's go crew first. We need those coins to fill back up. Yeah, we need these coins to fill back up. We can't click here because we need this bank back. So again, Gudrun just has to wait a turn. We are up by 1 though. We get 3 more on our, or 2 more. Get 3 more. So we get the bank refilling. Okay, here we go. The orbs on 3 of these will be a huge combo turn for him. He's gonna get 6 orbs. So that's what? Each one's gonna be worth 2 and 2, 4. So he's going to get 24 points here, basically. It's a lot of value. Going for the combo. I think we survived this, though. He didn't remove Gudrun. Oh, it's 8 orbs, isn't it? So it's 32 points. Yeah, he didn't remove Gudrun, so we can come back here. Just getting Fistic or Bank are both good. Bank for Novigrad's amazing, actually. But MK points here. Let's fire the 9 damage. Do that, and then Gudrun infuses. Then we've got some options here. Okay, let's do this. We'll do the infuses first. Do the big ones so they take more damage. Grab our... Yeah, let's save... Let's go Bang. Let's go Poison. Let's go Poison. I think we can save the... Yeah, go with the Poisons. It's not ideal, though. I wanted to pick the other guy. Infuse there, and then pew, 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 pew. All the damage. There's a series. Some carry over there. We want to carry over the candle. Infuse more. And we're gonna get this machine gun Gudrun going. Yeah. Bang, bang, bang. Infuse. And that should be a lot of coins. Oh, this is so satisfying. There's no way he plays more cards here, right? Oh, he's gonna go Zoltan. Can we just kill the Zoltan through its armor? I think we can. Gudrun can infuse this like twice, right? 2 infuses. Even if it doesn't die, the infuse will still take effect next round. Yeah, we want to carry this over. You get 2 more infuses? Oh, it's so dead. Bam, bam, bam. There's the Gudrun machine gun for you. I think he played too long in this round, honestly. He has a Siri carryover, but I don't know, it might be a... he's played everything else out of his deck, though. Like, he's played his whole combo. He has a Herald Gourd, I'm pretty sure. I don't think this was a Torque Hand buff deck, by the way. Like, he's just playing Invigorate for the protection on the engines and stuff, so... It's kind of like we talked about at the beginning of the video, beginning of this game, actually. But yeah, I think we're good here. He shouldn't have much left. He's going to have 1 really big Herald Gourd and, like, a bunch of random cards. Kind of want Vinci, I think. What's the worst here? We only have 1 poison. Yeah, we drew into the second one. That's good. That's why we didn't put the poison back. We drew into 2 poisons. It's really good. Once we put back Seductress. Let's go here. Get the Redanian out. Flying Redanian is worth a lot of points, isn't it? It's like 12 over 3 turns with thinning. Ooh, Synthesis. We're going to infuse... We're going to play our buffs on it so it gets the immunity back. It does only go vulnerable for 1 turn. So this is specifically, Synthesis is only really protected against poisons, which is what our removal is. So against us, it's going to work. Can't kill Whisperer. A little concerning here. He does have a special in hand. We know he's a special in hand because we didn't land a 1,000 Fables would be grayed out. It's just kind of how the card works. He has Gourd and 1 random special. Special's probably another orb to put on, say, Synthesis, if I had to guess. We should be okay, though. We don't get our Fistic coins, but maybe we're not good. No, we have enough coins with fees. So this is immune until next. We can poison it, but the poison doesn't do anything, right? Oh, we should spend the coins first, though. Hold on. Let's do this one. Yeah, so that's Gourd. We should be fine. We're gonna get a lot of coins here. Let's spend them next turn. There's Gourd. I guess he didn't have a special. I know he did. He played on Say Synthesis. If we did that earlier, we could have actually killed the Blaze, but doesn't matter here. We can kill the Gourd instead, which is just as good, and he'll pass. Or forfeit, rather. GG. So that is the deck, guys. A little bit shorter today, just because I recorded this video already. And then, while I was editing it, certain cat pulled out my power cord, and I lost the file when my computer shut down. Isn't that right, cat? So yeah, this will just be... We already recorded this and have to redo it, basically. But it worked out just as well this time. So that's good. This deck always seems to work out better than I think it will when we play it. I always think this deck's like kind of janky, and then we play it and it just seems to work. The Forgotten Treasures and Gudrun, usually I think that if you kill the Gudrun, you're all set. But realistically, as long as you're getting the coins back from this, right? The Chapter 1 Horde, if you're getting these coins back, it's good enough because you're getting a lot of value from those. You don't have to have Gudrun out doing the machine gun, but that's just really fun when it happens. So that is one thing to consider there. Yeah, I really enjoy this deck. It's a fun one. MK, I think, is good now. Well, at least decent. She's fine in here. Just, I think the more eels for control might be more valuable. You can also just play the Junior, but then you have to cut out the Avlok Sage. I think Sage is actually amazing in this deck. You have so many artifacts you want to find at certain times. Yeah, I just think the Sage is really good here, but it is the only neutral, so you could cut it for Junior. I think overall, the weakest is probably going to be MK here still, but she's a lot better. I just don't know. You could put a Heat Wave in instead of her and then cut Provision, like run one Huntress. And keep this Sage. I think that's what I would do here, is cut MK and one Huntress for a Heat Wave, another 4, I think would be the strongest overall approach for this deck. But I want to keep trying out her, I think. I like her. She's interesting. But yeah, overall, I think that's what I do. Make the strongest version, probably go Heat Wave over MK, then cut the Huntress down here. Add a 4. There's plenty of decent 4-pushing cards you can put in here. Maybe a Purify. Might be helpful. But overall, guys, that's going to be the deck. Forgotten Treasures. Really fun one. I always enjoy playing this. More than I think I will when I go into it. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. This was a fun one, and we will see you next time.